Where do knitters get the designs that they use? Sometimes they create their own designs, as in the first two modeled items that we will see in the fashion show. Most knitters work from patterns designed by knit designers, and they are sometimes inspired by artists in other media. For example, a shawl inspired by the architect Frank Lloyd Wright, and a blanket inspired by the painter Mondrian. Some designs are based on very ancient designs, the simplest being simple stripes, which before the times of a lot of dyeing of fabrics were based simply on the colors of the animals from which the fiber came. And then another more complicated design is called stranded colorwork, which is the design of Nordic sweaters. Again, these are contemporary versions based on ancient designs. And finally, another ancient design is the simple striping of this work inspired by a rebozo, which is the wrap that in Latin America mothers used to carry their babies. Contemporary design is always a collaboration between the designer and the crafter who actually makes the product. The simplest variation that the crafter can do is to simply change the colors from what the designer originally showed to any color of the crafter's choosing. The crafter can make other modifications by changing again the colors from the original design, but in addition, the crafter has a wide variety of textures of yarn, and by changing to a different texture, you'll get a totally different look. Some designs are inspired by nature, as the colors of the goldenrod caterpillar and the shape of the fjords of Iceland and the colors of goldenrod and asters in a fall meadow. This shawl was designed by the designer Stephen West, as the rest of the shawls and sweaters in this series. His designs are so creative. He actually is my favorite designer, and as you can see, I've knit a lot of his work and collaborated with him a lot. So the rest of the show are all things designed by Stephen West. We hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it. Special thanks to our videographer, Susan Feng, our choreographer, Rupali Chakravarti, and to all of the models.